limit x tends to 0, ax plus x cos x divided by b sin x. இப்போ இதில் என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? ஏதாவது ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ண முடியுமா? ஏதாவது காமனாக எடுக்க முடியுமா? You have x in the numerator. So what do you do? Limit x tends to 0. x காமனாக எடுத்தா a plus cos x divided by b sin x. இப்போ sin x இருக்கு. sin x வந்து by x into x பண்ணலாமா? ஏன்னா we have limit x tends to 0 and a sin x. sin x வச்சு என்ன தெரியும் நமக்கு? denominatorல x இருக்கணும். So we do that. But already இங்க ஒரு x இருக்கா? So இந்த x it will get cancelled. Okay, so basically I'm bringing the x that is in the numerator to the denominator indirectly. Okay, so what do you have? Limit x tends to 0, a plus cos x times b வெளியில எடுத்துடலாமா? 1 by b because it is a constant. 1 by b, a plus cos x. What do you have in the denominator? Limit x tends to 0 sin x divided by x. This will be 1. So what does it become? 1 by b. 0 substitute panna times a plus cos 0. Never forget the bracket. Okay. So a plus cos 0 is a plus 1. A plus 1 divided by b. That is the answer. So find limit x tends to 0 of f of x and limit x tends to 1 of f of x, where what is your f of x? F of x is 2x plus 3 when x is less than or equal to 0, 3 times x plus 1 when x is greater than 0. Limit x tends to 0 வந்து இங்க already இருக்கு. So we'll try to solve that first. This is the first subsection. So limit x tends to 0 first கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம். So what will it be? You have to find the left hand limit and the right hand limit and see if both are equal. Left hand limit to right hand limit equal ஆ இருந்ததுன்னா limit exists. Correct? So what do I do? Limit x tends to 0 plus, which is the right hand limit. So right hand limit na enna irukum? X plus 0 plus na enna artham? X greater than 0. So which one would you take? 3 times x plus 1. 3 times x plus 1. So what do? You substitute the value. So what will you get? You get, this is your right hand limit. So what do you get? 0 substitute panna 3 times 0 plus 1, which is 3 times 3, which is 3. What is your left hand limit? Left hand limit வந்து limit x tends to 0 minus 0 minus na x less than or equal to 0. So எதை எடுக்கணும்? 2x plus 3. ஏன்னா 0க்கு x 0க்கு விட கம்மியா இருந்ததுன்னா இதுதான் நம்ம f of x. x 0 விட ஜாஸ்தியா இருந்ததுன்னா இதுதான் நம்ம f of x. கரெக்ட்டா? So you take this term. So what will you have? 2x plus 3. Now value substitute பண்ண போறேன். 2 times 0 plus 3, which is 3. So what do you see? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So what is your answer? Limit x tends to 0 of f of x is equal to 3 and it exists. Correct? Now let us see what happens when limit x tends to 1. So when limit x tends to 1 plus, அதாவது right hand limit, what happens? X tends to 1 plus na x greater than 0 la thana 1 irukku, 1 plus ellame irukku. So what do you take? 3 times x plus 1. So you get 3 times x plus 1. What do you have? 1 substitute panna 3 times 1 plus 1, which is 3 2s are 6. What is your left hand limit? Limit x tends to 1 minus. 1 minus na, can you take x less than or equal to 0? ஏன்னா 0க்கு இந்த பக்கம் minus 1 தானே இருக்கு, 1 இல்லையே. We need 1 minus, which means if this is the number line and this is the 0 point and this is 1, 1 minus na in the side. So what is the closest value? It can be 0.9999 அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? It is all greater than 0. So அப்போ மறுபடியும் இதுதான் எடுக்கணும். Okay, clear? So you take the same term x plus 1, which means substitute panna enna agum? 3 times 1 plus 1, you get the same 6, which means left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So limit x tends to 1 of f of x is equal to 6 and it exists. புரியுதா? So when you take limit x tends to 0 plus, 0 plus na 0 ku right side, 0 ku right side na x greater than 0, so you take this. Limit x tends to 0 minus na you have 0 minus, so to the left of 0, so x வந்து less than or equal to 0, you take this term. But in the case la enna agudhu, limit x tends to 1 plus na 1 plus, so you have x greater than 0 la da 1 plus irukku, you take this term. Left hand limit you take the same term, edunala 1 minus nu varumbodhu 1 minus, which means it is still greater than 0, 0 ku indha side pola, so 0 ku indha side po mudiyadhu. So 0, it should be greater than 0. So you are again taking the same term, which means both the limit exists. So limit x tends to 1 வந்து 6. Okay.